never do this, or I could never do that. We want to change your point of view. All right, my name is Laura Clipper, and we want to get energized today, so I have a young lady by the name of Stephanie, and you better be prepared to use your voices, okay? All right, so for this activity, everybody's going to need to stand up. Alright, so we have a little chant that we're going to learn here today at EYH. And we're going to do it now, and we're going to do it later. But it's better if you're loud now, so I can hear how excited you guys are here how excited you are to be here this morning. So it's very simple. You're going to repeat after me. The words are up here, so there's no excuse to not be chanting along. And it goes like this. I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. That was weak. I can be louder than all of you without the microphone. Let's try that again. I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. But math and science never gets old. But math and science never gets old. I want everyone to see. I want everyone to see. Those subjects don't scare me. Those subjects don't scare me. Some try to fill me with doubt. Some try to fill me with doubt. That's not all that life's about. That's not all that life's about. When I'm facing trying times. When I'm facing trying times. Hard work is not a crime. Hard work is not a crime. EYH is a great way. EYH is a great way. To make this a fun Saturday. To make this a fun Saturday. Now let me hear a big hooray. Nice job. What? That hooray was not satisfying. And so we're gonna try that again. I'm gonna say, now let me hear a big hooray, and I want to hear you just like go crazy. Okay? So this is your chance, because we're gonna be doing a lot of sitting and listening and hands-on stuff, but the whole thing again? Okay, all right, whole thing again. Whole thing again. Now let's be super loud, because the louder we are, the sooner we get to move on, all right? So, here we go. You guys ready? Are you ready? I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. But math and science never gets old. But math and science never gets old. I want everyone to see. I want everyone to see. Those subjects don't scare me. Those subjects don't scare me. Some try to fill me with doubt. Some try to fill me with doubt. That's not all that life's about. That's not all that life's about. When I'm facing trying times. When I'm facing trying times. Hard work is not a crime. Hard work is not a crime. EYH is a great way. EYH is a great way. To make this a fun Saturday. To make this a fun Saturday. You guys ready for this part? Yeah. I'm going to say this, and then you're going to scream. Now let me hear a big hooray! I like that. That sounded pretty good. We'll be revisiting that chant in just a little bit. Turn it over now. Good morning, everybody. Are you ready for EYH? Okay, I want to welcome you all to the 12th. Yes, it's the dozen EYH that we have held here at MTSU. My name is Dr. Judith Iriarte-Gross. I'm a professor of chemistry, and I also have the honor of being the director of the MTSU EYH program. So thank you for coming. We're going to keep on going as long as I have the energy in the coming years. Anyway, today,
what I want to do first is to introduce some important people who have helped make the MTSU EYH possible. And I would like to ask Jennifer Ilsley to come up, and she is going to introduce a very special person.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Kayleen Jeeber, Executive Vice President and Provost here at Middle Tennessee State University. Dr. Jeeber became the Executive Vice President and Provost at MTSU in March 2003. She serves as the Chief Academic Officer of the university and provides campus-wide leadership. Prior to her MTSU appointment, she held the position of Provost/Vice President for Academic Affairs at the University of North Alabama. She served as their Chief Academic Officer and Graduate Dean. She has previous experience as the Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs in Pennsylvania and as the Assistant Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at the Tennessee Board of Regents. At this time, we would like to present Dr. Jeeber with a token of our appreciation for all the support she's given EYH and Grit over the years.
We'd like to give Dr. Jeeber a special token of our appreciation for her support of women in science in Tennessee. And last August, at the American Chemical Society meeting in Philadelphia, we received, the national section of the American Chemical Society received a special award, and let me read it, I can't see it. It says, for outstanding outreach to girls and young women. And I figured, well, who better to have this award in her office than Dr. Jeeber? Thank you so much.
Jennifer's a student worker in my office. Didn't she do a good job? By Code 111, she also does decoration. We had a great time decorating the office this year. And thank you, Judith. I will be so delighted to put this in my office so that everyone can see how involved MTSU is and how that's being recognized across the country for having many programs, one of which you were fortunate enough to attend today. And on behalf of President Sigmund, I welcome you to this campus. All of our faculty and staff welcome you as well. How many of you have been on this campus before? Raise your hands and run. Okay. Now, how many have not been on MTSU's campus before? Great. We welcome each of these. And if you get an opportunity or take an opportunity to drive around the campus, look at all the buildings, even though it's a very, very large place, it is also a very friendly and a welcoming place. And there are so many things that you can do on our campus. You can come to all kinds of athletic events. You can come to lectures. We have museums and exhibits. We have special shows. We're doing Seussical. That's the way you say that one? It's a musical based on Dr. Seuss this weekend at just the theater that's just around the way. So please, if you're looking for things to do, come get familiar with this campus, because we want you to consider MTSU your campus and the campus where you're going to go to college. Dr. Ariadne Gross and I really come out of similar backgrounds. I was a high school teacher. We went to community college, started going to school, kept going to school. And just last week, she received the most wonderful award from the American Chemical Society. It's a regional award recognizing all the kinds of things that she does. So as the first person told you, it's an opportunity. Science and math, all of those areas are really ready for you. You're needed. And today is the kind of day that you can extend your time to say, this is fun. But you know what? I could do this for a living. I could do this for a career. So we are so glad that you're here. Please come back and visit MTSU many, many times. And thank you very much, Jennifer, and Dr. Ariadne Gross for bringing us this award. We'll put it in Cope 111. That's our Academic Affairs office. Thanks again, parents, for coming and sharing with us.
I did forget to mention that this award is called a Chem Luminary Award, and it's a national award presented by the American Chemical Society. It's the Academy Awards of Chemistry. So again, thank you, Dr. Jeeber, for all of your support. Next, I want to ask Dr. Ann Cantrell to welcome you to campus for the American Association of University Women.
Good morning. Good morning. You can do better than that. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Yes, I'm here on behalf of AAUW, the American Association of University Women, to welcome you also to our campus and to EYH. AAUW is one of the oldest women's organizations in the United States. We were founded in 1881, so all of you math geniuses out there, that's all of you. If we were founded in 1881, how old does that make us? 127. So what have we been doing for 127 years? We have been supporting education for women and girls. Our local branch, Murfreesboro AAUW, has been supporting EYH since its beginning here at MTSU, and that's 12 years. It's so important that you consider science and math for a career. Did you know that in the United States we have too few scientists and mathematicians? That's going to hurt us now and in the future. And so once you get turned on to science and math, hopefully you'll consider a career. I encourage you to take all the math and science you can take in school so that when you do get to college, you will have more options. Now, this particular EYH conference is especially dear to me because for the first time, my twin nieces, Caroline and Catherine, are attending. And so what I wish for them is what I wish for all of you. To have a great day, have fun, get excited about science and math. So finally, I want to thank the parents for bringing you, the school officials for bringing you. I want to thank Dr. Irani Gross and her staff for putting on this wonderful conference. And especially, I want to thank you for coming. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Tom Cheatham, who is the Dean of the College of Basic and Applied Sciences.
Good morning and welcome. Most of the faculty who will be working with you today are from the Science College, from my college, and they're the faculty who will be teaching you when you decide to come to school here. We are so happy to have you on campus and hope you have a wonderful experience today and ask a lot of questions and smile a lot and have a great time. Thank you so much.
Now I'd like to introduce Lacey Fleming, who will welcome you on behalf of GRITS. GRITS is a National Science Foundation funded program called Girls Raised in Tennessee Science. Lacey?
Hello everyone, I'm so glad all of you are here. I probably know most of your names by now since I did all the name tags, and so if you don't know me, I apologize. Anyway, like I said, I'm very glad all of you are here, as we all are. And I don't have a whole lot to say, but if you have any questions, your group leaders are very capable people, and they can answer most questions, and if they can't, then there's someone who can. So I guess I'll do it for me.
Just want to point out that if you happen to see Lacey and you have an interest in archaeology, she is a graduate of MTSU and she's an archaeologist. So she can tell you all about the dog bones she's investigated. Okay, next I'm going to introduce Casey DeShields, who will welcome you on behalf of our Women in Science and Engineering group. She is the president of WISE.
Hi everybody, I'm Casey and I would like to welcome you all on behalf of WISE. If you're curious as to what organization here on campus that was developed to encourage women and prepare them for the maths and sciences field and to get them out there in the real world. The main goal is to assure women of their importance of all scientific and technical fields, and this will also promote equal opportunity and treatment of women in science. WISE is open to all undergraduate and graduate female students who are involved in STEM fields of study, as well as any other MTSU student interest. With WISE, we have a lot of fun. Last week we had the WISE Chocolate Challenge, where we had 120 people show up and participate in all of the chocolate festivities that we have. We have a lot of fun in WISE, so if you come to MTSU's campus and decide to go into the sciences and maths, you should definitely be a part of WISE. Next, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Hubutchke. She is currently the president of the American Association of Pharmaceutical Scientists and has been an active volunteer in the association for more than 15 years. She also held the position of member-at-large of the AAPS Executive Council. Dr. Hubutchke's other AAPS volunteer activities include the chair of the Program Coordination Committee, Annual Meeting Programming Committee, Training Task Force, and Task Force Chair for the Section Strategic Vision. Karen currently mentors several junior scientists and graduate students, is actively involved in visiting scientist programs, and visited 3 schools of pharmacy this year. Karen has a passion for teaching and served as a PERI faculty member and taught several pharmacokinetic and drug development courses over the last 15 years. Dr. Hubutchke received a BS in pharmacy and a PhD in pharmaceutical sciences with an emphasis in pharmacokinetics from the University of Pittsburgh. Currently, Karen is a team leader in the anti-infective area and is focused on developing new therapies for life-threatening infections. During her career, she has held various leadership positions in regulatory affairs and toxicology. She has held positions at several pharmaceutical firms such as Johnson & Johnson, Sandoz Research Institute, and Huntington Life Sciences. I'm now going to turn it over to Dr. Hubutchke.
Good morning. It's truly a pleasure to be here, and I have to say, when I was your age, they didn't have such wonderful programs, so this is just such a wonderful opportunity, and I'm so glad that so many of you could come here today. We're going to start my slides. Okay, and today we're going to talk about the sky being the limit for everything that you want.